What's the story Wonder about?
Wonder is about a boy called August who has got a facial disfigurement. His sister and his family. He went from being homeschooled to going to a real school for the first time. He made some lovely friends, one including Jack, his best friend, who helped him through a lot of things, and we'll get deeper into that when you read the story. It's also about him trying to fit into a new environment, a new school, about his family, his struggles, his mum's anxiety, his sister's Via's anxiety, and all the things that he has to deal with at school and he has to surpass and just move on with.
And is it all written from August's point of view?
No, there's a lot of different views from different characters in the story.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And do you like that? Do you like that aspect of it?
Yeah, I like the.
Do you like that you hear different characters?
Yeah, the breakup. So you're not constantly hearing it from one point of view. Like you get it from his point of view, his mum's, his dad's, everything like that.
Who did you relate to in the story and why?
I'm most related to Via because she's a protective older sibling. I know I'm not a girl, as you can see, but I can relate to her because people have bullied August, they've looked at him differently. She's always been a protective sibling, she's always been there for him, she always cared about him, she's always known how he felt, she's always been bothered about him, unlike other people. So I feel that kind of bond with my brother, so.
And has she always been proud of him? Is there an aspect in the book that you see a different side?
She's always been proud of him, yeah, but it gets in the way sometimes. Like, her parents always focus everything on August. They never focus anything on her. So ever since she was little, like for example, she's done her homework on her own. She's never done anything proper with her parents on her own. Okay,
and have you ever felt that at all?
A little bit. It's got better these days because Harry tends to get on a bit more. He's distracted by his iPad and his trains. But back quite a few years ago, Mum and Dad had to attend to Harry's every need.
Okay.
So you left out.
You can totally empathise with Via then?
Yeah.
Great. Who's your favourite character in the story and why?
I would say this is a bit of a random person, but I think Mr. Tushman because he helps August do all of his transitions and he goes to the school for a bit of a pre-meeting to see how the school works and a bit of a tour around the school, and he meets some lovely people, including Mr. Tushman, and he just helps August and he just cares a lot about him.
And how does he show that he cares? What sort of things does he do to show that he cares about him?
He helps him, he gives him a little word, he encourages him, he makes sure that he doesn't feel left out or scared. I just think that's a very humane thing to do.
Brilliant. What was your favourite part of the story?
My favourite part would be where Amos beats up the bully Eddie. Eddie's a 7th grader and Amos is a 5th grader, and there's a bit of an age gap there, as you can see. They went into the forest and things just got a bit rough, as I could say.
Why were they in the forest?
Jack wanted to pee, so they had to go there, so yeah, you don't want to talk about it. So they went there and then Eddie was launching firecrackers and he was just getting in the way and he got in a bit of a tussle and he started making fun of August's face, and Amos just stepped up for him and made sure that everything was alright.
Brilliant, because they're away, aren't they, with school for
yeah,
that one?
They're away because they went to on like a camping trip, so they could just get away and be with nature.
Who would like to read Wonder?
I think every kind of person would like to read Wonder because it isn't a very, well, if you don't like the odd bit of, rough talk and that kind of stuff, and the face, and I wouldn't really recommend reading it to your younger children because they wouldn't really understand it. To a certain age, I'd read it to, because if you read it to like your 5 or 6 year olds, they probably wouldn't understand what it meant when the face was a bit different and all these things that they had to go through. I'd recommend 8, maybe a bit more, because they understand a bit more what's going on.
Okay, and what about adults?
I think any kind of adult can read it, as long as they're looking for a good book, and it is an amazing book. It's the book for them. So,
what would you say is the message behind Wonder?
I think, as you can see on the front cover, you can't blend in when you were born to stand out. And it means maybe looking like this wasn't a curse, it was a blessing, because it just shows that you are different. You're not the same as every single other person on the planet.
And do you think it tells you that different can be good as well?
Different can be good, anything can be good as long as you make it feel good, as long as you give it the right vibe, anything can be good.
What would you give Wonder as a score out of 10?
Definitely a 10 because it grabs your heartstrings, it makes you think, it just, the characters grasp you, it makes you think like they're real, it makes you think like you're actually having a conversation with them. So I give it a 10 because it's just such a good book and I recommend you reading it.
Oops, there were plenty of these in the making of this interview. Come on.
Wonder, the best book.